Gamers love a good debate, don't we? From the hottest consoles to the best way to play, we've got opinions for days. Whether it's the battle between physical and digital games, or the endless debate over single player versus multiplayer, these topics have split the gaming community for years. So buckle up, because it's about to get heated. YouTube what's good, See You Later Gaming here, bringing you a brand new episode of Top 5. And in today's episode, we're diving into some of the most heated arguments and debates in the world of video games. Kicking us off at number 5, game remakes versus remasters. This one's been heating up for years. What's better, a full remake of a beloved classic, or just a remaster to give it a new coat of paint? A remake is a complete overhaul of a game, rebuilt from the ground up. Think of the Final Fantasy VII remake. These games are not just visual upgrades, they add new gameplay mechanics, modern controls, and sometimes even expand the story. It's a chance for developers to bring an old favourite to a new generation while reimagining it on modern consoles. But the downside? It's a high-risk move. Some fans love the changes, while others feel it strays too far from the original experience. On the flip side, remasters are more about preserving the original game while giving it a visual and performance boost. Dark Souls Remastered is a good example. Same core game, but with HD graphics, better frame rates, and quality of life improvements. This approach is great for purists who want to experience the classic game as it was, with a fresh lick of paint. However, some argue remasters can feel like quick cash grabs, especially if there aren't enough new features to justify the price. The question is, do you prefer a faithful remaster that lets you relive the original magic, or are you all in for a remake that breathes new life into a classic? Coming in at number 4, free-to-play games. Freemium games, love them or hate them, they're everywhere. Whether it's League of Legends, Fortnite, or Genshin Impact, the free-to-play model is dominating the market. On the surface, it seems like a sweet deal. You get to play without paying a single penny. But here's the catch. Free isn't always free. The real money starts flowing when you're hit with the aggressive microtransactions, loot boxes, or those dreaded pay-to-win mechanics. You can barely enjoy a game on your phone without being bombarded by ads or having to wait hours to unlock basic content, unless you cough up some real cash. Some games like Game of War took this to the extreme, turning their microtransactions into a relentless cash grab. Meanwhile, others like Punch Quest were too generous and ended up not making enough money to stay afloat. It's a classic case of balance. Give too little for free, and players are turned off by the paywall. Give too much, and you can't sustain your game. It's a debate that's all about finding that sweet spot between making money and keeping your audience happy. Coming in at number 3, the console wars, PlayStation versus Xbox. This wouldn't be a list on gaming debates without bringing up the infamous console wars. I mean, who hasn't taken a side in this epic battle of PlayStation versus Xbox? If you've been watching this channel long enough, you'd know that I bleed blue. But I've matured a little, and enjoy games across all consoles, and even PC. However, the console wars aren't just about picking a favourite piece of hardware, it's about loyalty, nostalgia, and let's be real, bragging rights. Sure, the console makers are out here preaching about peaceful coexistence, but we all know each of them dreams of total market domination. The competition between PlayStation and Xbox has led to some of the best innovations in gaming, from Sony's exclusive titles to Microsoft's Game Pass service. But the reality is that PlayStation is currently dominating this generation, and with both parties bringing their games to other platforms and PC on day one, could this be the beginning of a more cohesive gaming landscape? Only time will tell, but for now, the debate rages on as to which console truly deserves your hard-earned cash. Coming in at number 2, PC versus console gaming. The age-old feud between PC master race and console peasants. This debate is practically a rite of passage for gamers, and the argument here is pretty straightforward. PC gamers claim superiority thanks to better graphics, faster frame rates, and a plethora of mods. On the flip side, console gamers argue for simplicity, exclusives, and a more affordable price point. PC enthusiasts will tell you that once you go high-end, you never go back. But let's be real, not everyone has the time, patience, or money to build a custom rig and constantly upgrade it. Consoles are a plug-and-play option, perfect for gamers who just want to chill without worrying about graphics cards or cooling systems. And I say that as someone who has both. At the end of the day, it's all about preference. Are you here for the best possible performance? Or do you want to just hit the power button and get straight to gaming? Personally, I think there's room for everyone in this gaming ecosystem. But hey, that's just me. Let's hear your thoughts down in the comments below. And coming in at number 1 with a very modern topic, disc versus digital. A big debate topic these past 2 console generations is whether to go physical or digital with your game purchases. The biggest concern with digital games is ownership. Do you really own your games? Recently, an Xbox Network server issue left many users locked out of their digital libraries, highlighting how vulnerable digital ownership can be. But let's break it down. Physical games offer the comfort of owning something tangible, and you can still play them even if servers go down. Plus, there's resale value, and you can share or trade your discs. However, discs are no longer as complete as they used to be. Nowadays, many physical copies require huge downloads or updates to play. And let's face it, cases have gotten pretty bare bones. No manuals or extras, just a disc. Digital games, however, win in terms of convenience. You can switch between games instantly without the hassle of swapping discs, and without the worry of it being scratched or lost. Pre-ordering digitally also lets you preload games, so you can jump in right at launch. But the downside? If your console isn't set to home, you might not be able to play your games offline, and once a game gets delisted, it's gone, unless you've already downloaded it. The bottom line, neither option is truly permanent. Physical discs can degrade, and digital games can be pulled from storefronts. Ultimately, it's up to you. Do you value the collectability of physical discs, or the convenience of digital? What do you guys think? Did I cover all of the major gaming debates, or did I miss one that really gets your blood boiling? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things gaming. And until next time, I'll see you later.
Tap the bell icon after subscribing and you'll never miss a video again. And consider checking out my Facebook page as well for daily gaming updates and news. Thanks guys.
The video game industry has witnessed a surge in remakes and remasters over the past decade, breathing new life into classic titles and introducing them to a new generation of players. However, not all of these revitalizations hit the mark. Some have not only failed to capture the magic of the originals, but have also sparked outrage among fans.